Good morning, Divas. It's Kelley with Diamond Dotting Divas. It's not What's Up Wednesday. It's Thirsty Thursday. I do think Dawn's going to do a Technique Thursday later, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss you for my What's Up Wednesday. We did have quite the adventure yesterday. The lady that has all the Longaberger baskets, she's an hour away. So I had to go pick up Dawn and Al, and then we had to go up there. And then I thought, well, as long as we're up there, we'll hit a casino. So we did. And I lost, but Dawn won, so that I guess it balances out. So if you want, if you're someone called us basket junkies, which Dawn not so much, me you bet. I love all things Longaberger. So if you are interested in this lady's stuff, she literally has a garage full. I mean, it's not one or two. Dawn was completely overwhelmed, but good morning, Karen. But I was just like, okay, I didn't know where to turn. She has great prices. We bought quite a few things, as Dawn showed you. So if you want to see what she has, you can go on Facebook Marketplace. That was Mason Marketplace calling me back about something. Anyway, you can go on Facebook and you can search Longaberger baskets. And if you see a post that has like a garage full, that's her. Her name is Pamela, and she did give me permission to send out her phone number, so her name is Pamela. She's the Longaberger person. Her phone number, she's in Arizona, it's 602-545-0149. So you can, hi Bev, hi Kate, hi Kelly. So you can also call her. I would look at the Facebook listing first so that you can see what she has. I don't want her to be inundated with phone calls, but then again, she's looking to sell it, so who knows? So yeah, we made quite a killing. So we spent a bunch of money up there, and then we went to the casino, and we spent some money there, and we had lunch. But I had been to this casino. It's in the West Valley. I had been to this casino, but it was a while ago, so I didn't have like the little membership card. So I got that, and I got $20 in free play. So as soon as I lost my first 20, then that 20 kicked in, and then I got that back up. Then I cashed out. So I only lost $20. So to me, we were there for over an hour. That to me is, money well spent. So anyway, so that's that. All the orders have gone. There's only one more going today. So if you place an order Monday, it's on its way to you. I try to send tracking, but sometimes when it's like I have to process 10 of them, I lose track, but I always have tracking if you need it. I'm going to show you today, I'm going to make 6 different cards using some 6x6 sheets of paper. Now, again, I love the 6x6 sheets of paper. I didn't used to because I'm like, that's too small, whatever. But now I'm loving them. We went to Desert Diamond. It's in Glendale, I think. And I had been there before, and it was just this little rinky-dink thing. But apparently they've done some remodeling because it was pretty huge. So, yeah, Desert Diamond Casino. So if you go and you win a bunch of money, can I have my 20 back? I'm going to show you today. Now, way back when, and Bev will remember this. Hi, Sue. There used to be a project that was called One Sheet Wonder. And what you did is you took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you just stamped it all over, like usually florals or Christmas or whatever. You just stamped the whole thing all over, and then you cut it into little pieces, and you could make a bunch of things with it. I know they made a couple cards. They made like a little notepad cover. So that used to be called One Sheet Wonder. So I thought, I'm going to see if I can find something that's close to that, but it's not stamping. And so that is what I found. Yeah, Bev, you remember, right? It was all the rage. I probably have the template somewhere, but I couldn't find it. Plus, again, you guys know I don't like to show you like stamping things because if you don't have the stamp set and the inks, it's not really worth it. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this, this 6 cards we're going to make. Now, I'm using a pack. Again, it's all Stampin' Up all the time. I'm using a pack of paper. This is old. It's called Regency Park, and it's from, I don't know where it's from because I looked in my catalogs as far back as 2 years ago, and it wasn't in there. So it must have been even later than that, or earlier than that. But it's called Regency Park, and I liked it because it's a lot of florals. So I'm going to take you down to my desk and show you what's what. I'm going to make all these cards while we're watching. So if you need a snack, now's the time to go get it. So I'm going to take you down here, and I'll show you what's what. Okay, so first of all, if you want to screenshot this, this is a piece of 6x6 cardboard, and this is the cuts you're going to make. So you're going to measure over 3 3/4 and make a cut. So this is all one section, and then you're going to take this piece that's whatever is left here. So what is it? 2 1/4, and then you're going to cut one at 1 1/2, and then you'll have this little piece of 3 3/4 inches left, and then this little square down here, you're going to just cut it half and at 1 1/8 and 1 1/8. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different size pieces, but I'm going to multiply this by 3. So if you want to take a shot of this, I'll hold it and I'll show it to you at the end. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to put it where I can see it in case I, again, screw things up. So I got these 3 different pieces of paper. I liked it because they have a plainer background. Oh, I love stripes. Because I didn't want it to be too busy in case I flipped them over. So these are 3 sheets of 6x6 paper from a pack called Regency Park. I have a lot of 6x6. I know this one isn't, you're not able to purchase it, but I wanted to use it because I like these florals. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to cut all 3 of these at the same time. We'll see if that works. So my first cut is going to be, get these nice and straight. My first one I'm going to do is 3 3/4. So I'm going to put it in here, and let's see if it'll cut all the way through. Woohoo! Okay, so I have those 3 pieces at 3 3/4, and then I have this piece left, these 3 pieces left over. So I'm going to turn it this way because I want it to be 3 1/4 long. So I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to cut these 3 pieces at 3 1/4. And then this is the one, I'm going to take these three here, because these are 3 1/4, and I'm going to cut off 1 1/2 off of these. So this will give me the 1 1/2 piece and the 3/4 piece. So I think I can do it with all, let me get all these 3 lined up. So I'm going to cut this at 1 1/2. Come on. Okay, so that's 1 1/2. So then it gives me a 1 1/2 by 3 1/4 of 3 pieces, which I'm going to put here. And then it gives you these 3 little strips that are 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to put those here, set them aside. And then you're left with these 3 pieces that I'm just going to cut in half at 1 1/8, because this should be 2 1/4. It is. Wait. So I'm going to cut these at 1 1/8. Excuse me. Okay, so then I have these 6 pieces that are 1 1/8. Okay, if I can pick them up off the trimmer. Okay, so that's all my cutting. I want to keep these in separate little piles so I know what I'm doing. I'm done with my trimmer, so I'm going to set that over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to make these cards. So what I did was I already cut and scored 6 sheets of this blue paper. So I'm going to make 6 cards out of this. Now, this is no stamping whatsoever, but if you want to, I'm going to give these away like I always do. And what you can do is one of the cards calls for this little piece of scalloped white paper. I'm going to put one of these in each packet, because if you want to make the card, you could put a sticker here, one of our stickers, or if you are a stamper and you have words, you can put the words on there. But none of them come with a little label-y thing. So I'm going to give you one for each. So just so you know. So here, I'm going to start with this one. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the white on the inside and the white on the outside. So this is just a piece of white for the inside, because you know my sister says no writing on colored cardstock. So that's just a piece of 5 1/4 by 4. And then again, you can stamp or write or do whatever you want. So that's in the inside. Then I'm going to take this same piece and put it on the outside because I'm going to mat all these. Hopefully I have cut enough. We'll see. I should maybe not put it on the inside in case I didn't cut enough. And then I'm just going to put this one on the top for the top mat. So these are just, and again, I just used white because I knew it would go with all of my colored paper here. You can, you know, mix and match, whatever. So, all right. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these three. I'm going to make something. I'm going to make 3 cards with this paper, with this size. So this one is the 3 3/4 by 6. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this. So the gal who I watched, she called this tear and tap or something. So you can tear it anywhere. So I'm just going to tear it like this. It doesn't matter how even it is or not. Hey. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this one here. Then this one I'm going to flip and put this yellow piece here. Actually, I might save that and do it with this one because this has got the blue and that's got the yellow. So I'm going to tear this one and use the bottom. So I'm going to tear this one. These 3 sheets you're going to tear. So I'm going to put that yellow with this one because that looks a little better. And I'm going to put this darker blue here. I don't want the stripes. It's too busy. So I'm just going to put this down. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to put my white one on yet. Oh, well. So I'm just going to put these down. I'm going to put the darker one first. Or I should say the bottom one. And I'm just going to try to mat it from the bottom. Uh-oh. And then I'm going to put this other piece on the top. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to put this one up here. Make sure I got it lined up like so. Then I'm going to put a piece of ribbon on it, but I meant to go underneath this thing. So at this point, I'm just going to make a bow. Or I can maybe I will cut this and try to glue it. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Oh, I can't cut it straight. Okay, so I'm going to go across here like that. Let me cut that again. And then I'll just make a bow. What I should have done is before I put the white, wrap this around it. But I didn't because it's early. It's early and I'm not thinking straight. I'm all in the basket craze. So I'm not thinking straight. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. I'm going to put some glue on here. And then I'm going to lay this down to kind of just cover up the tear, but you don't have to cover up the tear. And then the other 2, I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to make a bow. So let me get this. This ribbon is also pretty old. It was called Pale Papaya, some sort of ribbon. And I had a whole spool. So I figured, okay, that's a good ribbon to use because if I make a mistake, I have a whole roll to fix. So I'm just going to make this bow. It is hard to make bows. I will say that. Okay, don't get all crinkly. All right, so I'm going to make that bow. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I don't know why I'm so phlegmy today. I'm going to cut that little piece off. And cut that little piece off. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this down here so it looks like that. Or maybe even like off to the side. I don't know. I guess I didn't bring my dimensionals over. I guess I'll just put a bunch of glue on it and hope for the best. And then what you can do is you can put, like I said, I'm going to give you some of these little cutouts. I'll give you one for each card. Use it, don't use it. But then if you want to put a sticker on there, if you want to put words on there. So that's card number 1. Yeah, that bow's not sticking. I'm going to set it over here so it can dry. So that's card number 1. So here's card number 2. This time I won't make the same mistake. So I'm going to build it off my mat and put my card aside. So this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tear it, but I'm going to go this way with it. Or maybe, you know what? I'm going to do this other one first. And I'm going to go this way. Oh, but I'm going to build it on here. So I'm going to do this one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tear off 2 smaller pieces. And again, it's just tearing. And I'm going to put one down here. And I'm going to put one up here. Like that. And then I'm going to flip this. Nope, I'm going to flip these. And then I'm going to put this piece here. So that you have like the tears in the coordinating cardstock like so. Okay, so let me put that down. I'm going to do the middle one first. Because then I can kind of judge how far up the other ones have to be. I'm not sure why. I'm very popular. No one ever calls me this early. What the heck? All right, so I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this one up here like that. Yeah, we said we were going to use the yellow, right? Yep, okay. All right, so let me put this one down. And see, I love stripes. And so you can overlap these so that they kind of matte. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put this one on the bottom. And again, all I did was tear it. Like so. Okay, and then this one, I think I'm going to use this green ribbon that I have. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me have a drink of water. All right, so this one, I'm going to put a ribbon this way. So I'm going to bring it around and I'm going to tie a bow. And I always use a very generous amount of ribbon because I don't want to have to get short and then try to make a bow out of a little piece of ribbon that doesn't want to cooperate. So I always use a lot, give myself a generous piece of ribbon. I'm just going to knot it because I got like a pretty cute knot out of it. Let me cut these ends. Okay, and so then we're going to put this card on here. Uh-oh, twisted the ribbon. Got to untwist it or it won't lay flat. Untwist. Don't come off. Okay. Move that up. Okay. Now we're not twisted in the back. Yay. So I am going to put like a line of glue down the ribbon too, because I don't want the ribbon to be like all wonky and get all gappy. So I'm going to do that down there as well. And then this is just going to go on the front of this. And this is card number 2. Isn't it cute? So that's card number 2. So I'm going to put that over here. And then I'm going to, oh, I didn't put an inside. Let me put the inside in. So let me put this one in. And what you can do too, if you have like, because I have this whole pack of coordinating little 6x6s, you can always cut another little piece and put, like, sometimes I do this too, and just put like a little piece down here to kind of just tie it in with the theme. But again, up to you. So that's card number 2. So here's going to be card number 3. And I'm going to go back to this one. And this one I'm going to do sideways. Although I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm going to, yeah, I think I'll do this one sideways. So let me build it on the white. So again, this is just the piece that I tore. And I'm going to go here. And then I like this yellow from the other pack because there was more yellow in here. And so I'm going to put that yellow on there. So let me do that. It didn't really go with the front. So that's why I kind of, and again, because come on, glue. Because the paper is double-sided, you can pick, and it all coordinates, you can pick and choose what color, what you know, what reverse side you want to use. If it doesn't go, you don't have, you can flip it and use a piece from another pack, which is what I did. All right, so I'm just going to put that like that. Then I'm going to put a ribbon this way, and I'm going to put the bow up at the top. But I'm going to go back to this papaya ribbon because I think it goes better with those little things. And so then we're just going to do this one, and I'm going to put the bow up at the top or the knot, whichever. Okay, so I want to get myself a good portion of ribbon. Oop. All right, so then I'm going to wrap this around here. I'm thinking I don't want to hide the tear, so I'm going to move it up a little bit. Tie that. Yeah, I'm going with a knot. I think sometimes a knot's just as good. Besides, remember that card I made the other day and the stupid bow came untied? Okay, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this one up now, so it's kind of like at the top. And then I'm going to stick it to this card, and then this one will open sideways. So that's those three. That is the three pieces of the 3 3/4 by 6. Oh, wait a minute. I want it up in the corner. Okay, so there's those 3 cards. And I'm gonna, oops, didn't put it in the inside. Always forgetting the inside. And I'm gonna show you all of these at the end. And then what I'll do is you can screenshot them. And so that you'll have something to look at. You know, you don't have to like start and stop the video. All right, so there's those 3. And this one will open this way. Okay, so there's those 3. All right, so then I'm going to go to, let's see, I'm going to use these 3 little fat pieces. Am I using these 3 fat pieces? That's those, that's those. It's these. These are the ones that are, this is 1 1/2 by, no, these are the 1 1/8, right? Yeah. So the 1 1/8, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. Where's my piece of white? So what I'm going to do with those is I cut just some papaya to match. Wait, which one? I'm doing this one. I'm so confused. Well, let's see if this meets. Nope, it can't be that one. It's got to be these. Nope, that's something else. So it's got to be these. I'll figure it out one way or another. Okay, so it is going to be, these are your 3 pieces of 1 1/2 by 3 3/4, or are these your 1 1/8? Let me measure. I'm completely lost track. No, these are your 1 1/8. So you have 6 of these. So I'm going to just use 3 at a time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to use all 6 of these. And what, I'm going to set that aside. And so I cut up 3 strips of paper. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And let me have another drink. I think I'm allergic to being up early. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to take them and I'm going to lay it on these pieces of mat that I cut. So if this is 1 1/8, then this is going to be a little bit like 1 1/2 and whatever these are. Are they 2? And I'm just going to overlap them. So I'm going to have 3 stripes. Actually, I'm going to use this stripey piece. And then I'm going to use this piece. So I'm using all 6 of the little 1 1/8. And I'm going to make these 3 strips. And I'm just going to overlap them. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. So let me get these glued down. You want to try to make these so that this is why I'm doing them side by side. You want to make these so that you've got the join all kind of in the same spot, because we're going to put a piece of ribbon across it and you'll never know it was a join. So that's why I'm going to do these side by side. Although sometimes they meet up, you can't even tell. So let me do this one. Ooh, my pool's making a lot of rumbling. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here. And then I'm going to try to line this up with this join. I know it's hard to see, but when you get there, you'll see it. Ooh, almost perfect. Oopsie, don't move. Come over. Okay, so then there, that join is there. And then I'm going to do this one. And put this one on this strip. So again, this is just an easy, it's a lot of cutting, but when you're done cutting, they go together pretty quickly. So this is just an easy way to get 6 cards and make them out of just 3 sheets of 6x6 paper. So on this one, I'm going to put these here on here, and I'm going to just line them up on this. This is going to be your white mat. So I'm going to line these up. Then I'm going to put a piece of ribbon across it so that you don't see that join. So make sure when you're putting them on here that you've got them lined up right. Okay, I'm going to do this side first, and then I know how much room to leave for the middle. And the joiner's at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to do the middle one. So all you need is a pack of 6x6 and some coordinating cardstock. And of course, you can always just use white. You don't have to use, I think, now I'm going to use the papaya. You don't have to do different colors. You can just use whatever. All right, so then this one is going to get the bow tied right across, or the, knot, I mean. And I'm going to go right across this seam, and then you won't be able to see that seam. It's kind of hard to see anyway because the pattern's kind of mixed in really well, but just so you know. And so I'm going to go here, make a nice knot. I'm going to trim this off. I got a little pile of scrap ribbon going. Uh-oh. Oh, I better flip this over. I don't want things to get stuck. Oh, that side's dirty. I don't want to get stuff to get stuck to my paper. Okay, I have these. So this piece, these were the 6 pieces of 1 1/8 by, well, I don't know what it was. Was it 2 3/4? So there's that. So let's put this to our card. So that's going to go like that. And then, like I said, for this card, I'm going to make you some little tabs like this. But for this one, you could even put it under here and just have your sticker or your words right there. Or I think I have a smaller one. I think with this one, I'll give you a smaller one. And again, you can use your diamond stickers. You can use, if you are a stamper and you have words, you can use whatever you want to go in there. But see, isn't this a cute card? And you'd never know that those are not joined. Or I mean, we're not one long strip. So let me get the inside. So that was the swap meet that called before. I called them on Sunday and left a message. And what's today? Thursday? So they're not really Johnny on the spot about getting back to you. All right, so that's card number 4. So we've got 2 more to go. So then on this one, well, I'm going to do these little skinny strips because you'll really like these little skinny ones. They're funny. All right, so I'm going to build this again on my white mat. Although this one doesn't have a bow, but I'm still going to build it on the white mat. So what you're going to do here, these are your little 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/4 strips. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay these down. No, I'm going to flip this, and I think I'll do a yellow. Nope. Maybe I'll do this blue. You're going to set these down like so. But because these are kind of short strips, once you put this on with a mat, because I'm going to mat these 2, you're really losing a lot of the designer paper. So first I'm going to stick these 2 together. Because I die cut these out. But you could just use a square of paper. It doesn't have to be super fancy. And then what I'm going to do with these 3 is I'm just going to cut them in half. They don't have to be exactly in half because you're going to hide the empty spot behind this label. So I'm going to cut these in half. Ooh, not with my ribbon scissors. Oh my God, I almost cut something with my ribbon scissors. I saw a funny thing on Facebook that said, this gal said, I used my mom's sewing scissors to cut gift wrap and now the police are on their way. That made me laugh because I don't want to cut anything with my ribbon scissors. So I'm going to just I'm going to put these, so I just have a little bit of a mat there. And actually, I think I'm going to put these more in the middle. So I'm going to start with the middle blue one. Just make sure, because see, I didn't cut that very straight. Make sure your straight edge is the one that's going to show. So I'm just going to put that right here. And I'm going to put this one over here. Trying to make sure they're kind of lined up. Okay, and then I'm going to put these these two down. Like that. I got that lined up pretty good. Oop. Then I'm going to put this one down on the bottom. Try to leave the same amount of gap, but if you don't, again, who cares? It's just paper crafting. As Dawn says, with stuff, it's not a kidney. Okay, so then you have these three pieces, but look, when I put this down here, ta-da, you don't even see that joint, and that's a way to dress up your paper. Now, you can put, I don't like all this white, so I think I'm going to put something up there. I think I'm going to take the green and make a little bow out of it. Because I do want this on the bottom 2/3. So I'm going to take this green and I'm just going to make a bow and stick it up on the top. I don't like all that white. Too much white. Now you could take this and go around your paper if you wanted to, but this ribbon is kind of wide. So I think that, I should have brought the glue dots over. So I think that it will be fine to take up the extra room with all the white. And again, you can stamp words, you can put a diamond sticker in there. So I'm going to put that there. That's not going to stay. So I will go back, but that's going to go like up there. So see, isn't that super cute? So let me put this to the card. I don't know if I like that green. I thought more green would be showing. I might switch that up for the papaya. Let's see, do we like the green? Because the only green is way down here and it doesn't show. So you know what? I'm going to switch it to the papaya. But now I have a bow made, so woohoo! I'll use it somehow. I'm not wasting a ready-made bow. All right, so let's make this one. And again, I didn't bring over the glue dots, so I will go back and adhere these ribbons. Come on. Okay, so I think that's good. So I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to cut this. More ribbon scraps, ribbon scraps, ribbon scraps. Okay, this one, there we go. So then I'm going to put, yeah, I like that better. So I'm going to put that up there. But let me put the middle in. Uh-oh. I did it up, no, I didn't. So I'm going to put, let me put the inside in. So that's card number, what are we on, 5? So that's card number 5. Okay, and then our bowl goes there. I wonder if I can glue it. Let's see if it'll stay when I glue it. Nope. Well, I'm going to let it sit. Maybe it will. Okay, so that's card number 5. So for card number 6, I'm going to use these three. These three pieces were the 1.5 by 3 3/4, and I cut a mat to match them. So I'm going to put all those on the mat. I think I'm going to use all 3 floral pieces. Have we used, well, we used the stripe. And I did use the yellow. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the yellow in the middle because there's yellow here and yellow here. And this piece doesn't really have any yellow on it. So I'm going to use that piece. So I'm going to stick these to my mat. So if these are 1.5 by 3 3/4, then your paper is 1 3/4 by 3.5. So you'll be able to figure it out because we always just go up I always just go up 1/4 of an inch for a mat. Sometimes you can do 1/8 if you really don't want the mat to show, but it's really hard to line that up right because there's hardly any mat. So I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to do the blue one. I love this stripey. Okay, so I just matted these 3 pieces on here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, this card's also going to go this way sideways. So let me put the middle in. Because I did cut in the right amount of paper, so yay. Yay me. Okay, so that's the inside. And then I'm going to build this to the outside. And so I'm just going to take these 3 and go like this. That's going to be really tight. Now, what you could also do is you could do this. So you can design it any way you want. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to I always do the 2 sides first, and then I know how much room I have in the middle. Because this is going to probably have to go right to the edge. Because these pieces are a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to leave a razor thin piece of white on the edge. Oh, how far up am I? Okay, that looks about right. Is that right? Yay! And then I'm going to put this one down. Now, again, you can put diamonds on these. You can use different ribbon. Ooh, that's going to be a tight squeeze right there. That's okay. So there you have that one. And I'm going to put, hey. There's green and green, so I think I'm going to put my bow right there. But again, I'll have to glue it. So then I want to put this to my card. And I want to go this way. And then I'm going to put this bow right here. And then, like I said, I'll make you some pieces like this that are different sizes that you can put here. And then you can put a sticker on them. You can put diamonds on them. You can do whatever you want with those. I will glue dot the ribbons. So that's card number 6. So I'm going to show you the template one more time. So here's your template. This is a piece of 6 by 6 cardboard. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut at 3 3/4, and then you'll have these 3 pieces, and then you're going to cut this piece. You're going to cut this way at 3 1/4, and then cut these 2, and then cut these 2. So you're going to do this one first, then you're going to make this cut, and then cut these 2. So just cut this one at 3/4, and that'll end up. And then these 2 pieces, you'll just cut right down the middle, which is 1 1/8 and 1 1/8. So if you want to screenshot that, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to lay out all of my cards. I think you'll be able to see them. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Can you see these? Oh yeah, you can. And then here's the 4th one. Let me move my paper so you can see. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. This one had a bow. Where did it go? Oh, it's on the floor. That's not where he belongs. So I'm going to put the bow on there. So I will glue all those bows. So there's your 6 cards. So let me tell you again what I did. So let me put, so these 3 on the top, well, top to me, these are the 3 pieces that were 3 3/4 by 6, and I just tore them. So tear. Then I put the ribbon on there. Then this one, this piece was the pieces that were 1 1/2 by 3 1/4, and I just doubled them up to make one long strip. And then these 3 were the 3/4 3/4 of an inch piece that I cut. And then this piece was the 3 pieces that were 1 3/4 by 5 by 3 1/4. So I will, and I'll take a picture of this and put all this on the, I'll put it on the how-to. So that's your 6 cards. Again, it's no stamping, and I will make one of these for each one of the cards. If you want to stamp it, put a sticker on it. You can put diamonds on it. If you had a lot of patience, wouldn't it be cute to put a diamond on all those scallops? That would be super cute. So let me take you back up to my face and see what's what. My, look at everybody watching. Let me say hi to everybody if I have any questions. Hi, Kay. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Bev. Hi, Brenda. I already answered that. Hi, Suze. Hi, Tina. Hi, Marlis, my friend from Iowa. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Carol. Hi, Susan. Hi, Terry. Oh, sorry, that's Teresa. Hi, Nina. Hi, Gail. Hi, Mary. Okay, so I'm going to show this. Well, I'm going to take pictures of this, and then I'll put it on. With the how-to video. Do I know how to do that? Just in case I don't. So here is your template. This is a 6x6 piece of paper. So you can screenshot that, and then I'm going to show you. I will show you the cards. Let me get. I'm so phlegmy today. It must have been all the excitement of the Longaberger baskets. So again, if you are interested in the Longaberger haul, the gal's name is Pamela. Her phone number is 602-545-0149. If you want to see what she has, you can go on Facebook Marketplace, and just up in the corner is a search Longaberger baskets. Longaberger is Longaberge. And then if you see a video that's this massive garage of Longaberger baskets, that's her. You can message her, you can text her, whatever. And then if you do get anything from her, please tell her that we gave you her information, so that she knows that, it's not just some random Yahoo. So, also next Friday, I thought it was the 5th, but it's actually the 4th. October 4th is next Friday. We will be open at the marketplace. So if you are local, you may, stop over there and see us. We are in the south end of Row D. We're exactly where we were last year. Just listen, you'll hear us. If you're just coming to see us, instead of parking right away, come all the way around the parking structure, or the parking spaces, till right before the exit and park there, and then you can cut right through and hit our booth. But there's a million good things out there to see, so you might want to just shop. Of course, you can always start with us and they'll go backtrack. So the rows are A, B, C, and D. And then in row B is the main concessions, and they always have a little entertainer in there. And supposedly we're getting some new restaurants, a crepe place and something else. Oh, we love crepes. So we'll be out there starting next Friday. So next week we're going to be very, very busy. Dawn brought over like 5 more giant things of product that we have to organize, and I got to put on the website. So I'm going to be very busy today and the rest of the weekend, but that's okay because we're going to do some building next week. So I hope you like my 6x6. I don't want to call it one sheet wonder. I'll call it my 6x6 paper 6 card packet. How about that? I better jot that down. So any questions, shoot me an email at diamonddottingdivas@yahoo.com. If you want to place an order, you can shop at diamonddottingdivas.com. And then Dawn's going to come on tonight, and she said something about she's going to show you a technique. We'll see. Hi, Jody. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Marilee. So Dawn's going to show you something tonight, and then for me, I'm out. I'll see you Monday. I did enough videos last week when she was gone. So yeah, I'm out. So thanks for watching. Give me some hearts. Really? All right, how about this? There we go. Lightning show. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, you guys. We really appreciate you guys following us and sending us stars and recommending us. We would not be here without you, so we really appreciate you. So I will see you on Monday. We'll have all new stuff again. So yay! So see you then. Thanks, everybody. Bye.